welcome to MECHWAR 5, the Middleweights. I'm John Vandervelde, and with me today, as always, the robot femme fatale, Colleen Cruz.
Thanks, John. Today you're going to see some of the hardest hitters in the MECHWAR middleweight class. And to help predict the action, we've got two of the best in the robot realm. Andy Gerstel, whose dad writes about combat robots, and Missa Penrose, an excellent robot builder and driver. Who will guess the most fights right? Just for fun, we're keeping track.
All right, so guys, let's look at our first match. Up first, we've got Centipede versus Henry. Centipede by Bill Arden, of course, a genius from Brainerd, and Henry from God knows who. So who do you think's going to win?
All right. Well, I've got my money on...
Henry, Chuck Hayes.
I've got my money on Centipede there. Bill Arden is truly a techno-genius, and the spinner that he's given Centipede is unbelievably powerful.
Centipede with an active weapon?
I'm going to have to disagree. I think Henry's going to win because if he can hit that spinner and keep it from spinning up to the right speed, then he can push Centipede around and right into the spinner.
Okay.
All right, let's check out the action.
And starting the match. Oh, Centipede's got some new apparatus on top here.
Looks like it's supposed to keep him at bay.
Oh, yeah.
Keeps him there until he's ready.
It keeps the wedge from hitting him.
Bill, he's done it again.
Before he can get his spinner up to speed.
But Henry's shoving him back.
And Henry's got the torque, obviously. Centipede has legs, as you can see, tiny feet.
No, Centipede has a lot of muscle. He's proven himself in the past.
Yeah, that's true. Centipede has been through quite a few tournaments. But now you see what happens when they ram the spinner into the wall. Then it stops spinning, and then what? Centipede's without a weapon.
And Henry is free to push him.
Oh, look! Well, looky there. I spoke too soon. Centipede seems to have a flamethrower. Bill Arden, tool master of Brainerd, has incorporated a flamethrower.
And it looks like Henry's either stuck or dead.
A surprise flamethrower! That's great.
Deep fried Henry.
Out of nowhere.
Would you like that fried or extra crispy?
I'd like some powdered sugar on that,
Hey,
please.
come on, experts. I thought you checked these robots out before. Oh, Henry's on fire. That's big points.
Well, Bill, he doesn't tell us everything. He's just paranoid like that.
That's right. Some of the drivers don't reveal their secrets, even when the experts come around and ask questions.
Now, that's an interesting thought, John. Are there any limits to how many weapons a robot can have?
No, it's strictly a weight limit. If you want to put umpteen million different kinds of weapons and you can somehow fit them on, you're good.
Excellent.
And you can see Bill goes with that strategy whenever possible. Henry is the opposite approach. It's a simple, robust, built to ram.
Kind of the little black dress of robots.
Yes, exactly. Class. Nothing but class. But the question is, Henry's getting 1 point each time it rams Centipede and lifts him up in the air, but Centipede got a bunch of points for lighting Henry's tires. So I'm not sure.
Well, Centipede's still working, it looks like.
Yeah, Centipede
Henry's got him cornered.
He's not KO'd. Henry's got him pinned, but and that's the end of the match. So let's see what the judges decide. Right. Here we see Henry muscling Centipede around, but not able to hit the spinner and stop it. But on the other hand, Bill's not getting the spinner on him. And the judges say Centipede wins! Centipede wins for putting Henry on fire.
The fire prevails.
First blood from our predictors goes to Andy Gerstel. The Thunder Boy wins one.
Excellent. All right, next up is another bot armed with a flamethrower going against an effective wedge bot. Guys, it's Al against Stanley. What do you think?
Well, this time I've got my money on Stanley. That ramp design will get right under Al and toss him into the air.
Stanley the wedge, okay, miss it.
Yes, but Al's got a flamethrower and they typically win.
Yeah,
Love the flame.
Flamethrower's been winning all day, so let's go to the match and see who comes out on top. And here they go. Boy, they keep starting before we're ready.
Talk to those trolls, John.
That's right. Gotta get the tech trolls. Oh, Al draws first blood, flips Stanley over.
Oh, but he's still running.
Stanley runs invertible. And,
Sort of.
Stanley has an experienced team. Drivers are familiar with the robot, so you can see that they know to route.
Oh my God.
That was bad.
Hung up
Al
on the
got
ropes.
Right into the. I think Stanley's dead. I think Stanley hit the hammer. Oh, yeah,
yes,
you see it right
did.
there. I think that killed him. Winner's Al. The judges say it's all over. Al's the winner. All right, welcome back to MECHWAR 5, the Middleweights. Missa won the last pog on Centipede. Andy, why don't you explain to us why she beat you? Let's talk about Centipede.
All right, well, Centipede features this heavy spinning blade right there, and that can really dish out damage to the opponents. However, it's no good unless it can get up to speed. That's where the bumper comes in. Keeps the robots at bay so it can power up. The flamethrower that Bill has added just adds to the excitement.
So we've got more Mechanical Man coming up. Don't go away. MECHWAR 5, the middleweights, will be right back.
MECHWAR 5 is back. And next up, we've got two completely different robot designs. It's Al against the Summoner. Guys, how do you think Al will do in this second round matchup?
I think Al's gonna win. He's got that flamethrower and he's very well built.
I don't know about that. Summoner's wedge design, get right under Bob like I'm saying. And the spring-powered faceplate on Summoner just propel him off.
Okay. Well, that's the prediction. Let's find out. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is Al. Bob and Al are related, both from the Schmidt family.
They're known for their clever names.
Yeah.
And their recycled look.
That's right. They use trash.
Ooh, he's getting under him.
I'm proud of it. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of the flamethrower. I guess
Looks like Al might be stuck.
Al hasn't been lined up right.
Caught up on something.
The floor,
Al's
probably.
I thought the Summoner would get hooked on the floor, but
Looks like he was bopping around a bit on the floor there, though.
I think they've broken something in Al.
Typical.
20 seconds. We're on the 22nd.
Oh, he can still shoot flame, everybody.
Maybe he's just lying doggo. Trying to lure him in.
He may
Actually,
just be lying.
the Schmidts tend to be real good drivers. They've driven both these robots.
Her masters
there we
are
go.
playing hard to get, John. That's what I think.
Always.
Oh no, the Summoner roasting. Now what's going to happen when Al's fuel supply catches on fire? Maybe we'll see something exciting. Oh yeah, it looks bad for Al at this point.
And that is the backfire.
Yeah, he can't get off the flame pit. Judges
That's
are
not gonna be
conferring, but I think we know what's going to happen here. Because Al's not moving too well, and he can't even. He's on fire, you know, exploding.
Players
They
usually
say the winner is the Summoner.
All right.
Judges calling for the Summoner.
Yes.
in your face.
All right, Andy. He comes out on top with a win pog. Mrs. forced to slot it in for him,
I'll
Excellent.
get him back.
recording the win.
The wedge has proven effective, but will that be the case in our next fight? Guys, it'll be the speedy and the sharply ramped full frontal Folcrum against the spinner design Gouda. All right, guys, let's go to the action.
I'm going to go with Gouda on this one. That hammer is pretty powerful, and if he gets it up to full rotation, gets a good hit in, it'll be lights out for full frontal Folcrum.
Yeah, but Gouda can't maneuver while he's spinning, so I'm going to go with full frontal Folcrum. He's got a lot of power behind him.
All right, let's find out.
Full frontal Folcrum is not a name you want to say 3 times fast.
No, it is not. It is a challenge.
It might be part of their strategy.
Ooh, the wheels are a little bit too wide to successfully get over full frontal there.
Yeah, that's kind of a paradoxical wedge design. Its own tires stop things from flying over the top, which you think would be what they want to happen. And you want the wedge to, unless they're trying to use the wedge as just sort of a driving device. Well, it looks like they broke a piece of the arena. That's coming out of their win checks.
Now, Gouda has got to get in some hits from the back to really do any damage.
There we go. They're trying to. Full frontal Folcrum is maybe trying to push him with the flat side there, but I think that would backfire.
Oh.
And into the wall! Looks like they lifted that I-beam there.
Yeah, door plate. Oh, it's a door plate.
Oh, it's a door plate.
Oh, we're headed for the spinner.
Oh!
No.
Wall check.
Check.
Wall check. Excellent. Now, the electronics in both robots are taking a beating from the impact. So the question is, who's got things fastened down very well?
A disconnected wire could spell disaster.
That's right. Broken transistors. It's also, you know, a good robot design will shock mount the internal stuff. Try to protect the electronics as much as possible.
Driving is really coming into play in this match.
Yeah, these are two pretty evenly matched robots here, so it is a motorsport to some extent. How well can you drive?
Unless someone gets a hit from the spinner, it's going to all come down to points.
Yeah, and the points are 1 point for a blow that successfully moves your opponent 1 body length or more. Oh.
And Match is over.
Match is over. The judges have been counting those up. Any damage will count the point. Let's see what they call it. They say full frontal Folcrum.
Excellent.
Full frontal
All right.
Folcrum.
We'll be back with more MechWars after this.
All right, welcome back to MechWar 5, the middleweights. Missa takes another pog. Ouch.
Excellent. Guys, it's a pretty close battle to see who'll predict the most right. Let's see how you fare in this next round 2 matchup. Merbot against the Summoner.
Well, I'm going to stick with my boy, the Summoner. He's performed well so far, and that springing face plate will just push everyone around.
Okay, Missa?
Merbot is is invertible and lower to the ground than Summoner. Could get away from him.
Merbot's lower, Summoner's bigger, presumably has bigger motors. So it's hard to say who's going to give the advantage from that, though. Let's see the match.
Facing off.
Oh, there we see the
under him.
advantage of being lower.
Don't touch my hair.
I'll touch your hair if I want to touch your hair. He is low to the ground, getting underneath Summoner there.
Now, Summoner's scrape plates are getting caught in the floor periodically.
Oh. Oh, they're dancing over that flame pit.
Yeah, we're not.
Doesn't look like Merbot has the power to shove him around too much.
I would say Summoner's got more.
Gets under him.
He can move. You can move him around. If he can move him at will, he can put him in the horizontal propeller.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh, he's got him up.
But I think,
back.
oh, he
Bring
got
him.
stuck in the floor.
Yeah, the scrape plates caught the edge, or else he.
He's going to have a hard time moving him anywhere.
The scrape plates, sometimes they help, but sometimes they hurt.
That's right.
I agree, Andy.
So true. Almost everything in life, really. All right, so Summoner's got him against the wall, trying to batter, but what he really needs to do is let him out, I think, and get him over to the hazard.
That would be his best bet to score some major damage.
Right, you need damage points. The MechWars rules are based upon damage. You get a small number of points for ramming successfully and moving, but it's 10 times that much every time you break some parts off. Here we go, here we go. Merbot on the offensive.
Take him. Yep.
If it all
Plus
just
he's
comes-
low, he can fit under that horizontal propeller somewhere.
Right. Who's zooming who?
if it all comes down to
That's right. And
Playing
Merbot
who's the boss.
trying to get a run at it. We're down to not much time. Oh. Summoner takes it.
Very close.
Now here, the brilliant low design of Merbot. Can't see, look at that, cleared.
He's right under the...
Went under. That's good. Good thinking on the Van Cleve team's part. Time's running out. It's all about points. And we're bringing them out. The judges say Summoner! Summoner ahead on points. And the win pog from the last match goes to Andy Gerstel, the Thunder Boy.
Excellent. All right, here comes more middleweight second round action. It's the Wedgebot Henry against the captain. Guys, if you want this pug, you'd better guess right.
So what do you think?
I'm going to go with Henry on this one. I don't think the captain is really that well built to handle Henry. Henry's just going to shove him around.
Henry's bigger.
I'm actually, for once, going to agree with her on this one.
Thank
I think
you.
Henry will win as well. Henry's bigger motors and ramp design will just get right under the captain and spin him around.
All right, let's take a look. Oh, and they're off.
Ooh!
He'll feel that tomorrow.
I'm feeling it now.
His top got flipped off. Oh, man.
Now Henry's just going to shove him around.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh!
Oh, man.
That was, it all came down to good driving.
Judges are saying, pick the winner. The winner is Henry. The captain is
All
dead.
right.
The captain is dead. Colleen, would you please present a pog to each of our
A
winners?
pog for each of the winners,
All right.
Andy and Missa. Thanks so much.
Right.
And there they go, in the pog slot. All right, let's talk about the robots that are coming up. Get some technical insight from our experts. Tell us all about it, experts.
Well, over here we've got Turbo Gnome, and what he does is he's got these spinning flails that wax around the enemy, and he's got a lot of power to him, and it'll really hurt if it hits. He's run by a pretty powerful motor, and he's got the ever-present gnome right there on top. It's pretty hard to rip off.
The gnome, kind of a distraction, like the tail of a lizard. The other robots go for it. Really doesn't count for much.
Style always counts.
All right.
Okay, the win pogs are stacking up, but will it be Andy or Missa who predicts the most fights right? We've got 2 more exciting matches coming up on tap, so stick around for MECHWAR 5. The middleweights will be back in just a moment. All right, welcome back. Next up, we've got a battle between 2 very aggressive wedge bots, Frontal, Folcrum, and Rum and Coke. Guys, again, this is going to be a very close fight.
So what do you think?
Well, I'm going to pick Triple F on this one. He's a good ramp. He's taller, and that Rum and Coke's wheels will not be able to drive up full frontal Folcrum. He'll just get caught.
The wheelbase is so wide that when full frontal gets underneath, his wheels are off to the side. What do you think, Missa?
I'm going to have to agree this time with full frontal Folcrum.
Okay.
His wedge is also steeper than Rum and Coke, and he's probably going to have the advantage.
2 volts for full frontal. Let's see what happens.
There they go. All right.
So you're saying, Andy, that when Rum and Coke gets up in the air underneath, or when full frontal gets underneath Rum and Coke, the wheels stick out to the side, so
Yep,
he can't drive anymore. He's hooked.
Yeah.
See if that really happens. It's an interesting theory, because of course his rear wheels would still presumably be. Oh no, you're right. Look at
He
that.
doesn't have enough pushing power.
Oh, look at that.
Well,
A wall check.
looks like mostly they're trying to outmaneuver each other and get under.
Yeah, each one is trying to come in.
It's always difficult to say with 2 wedge bots in a match.
Right, who's going to win? What's the more advantageous?
Usually whoever is powerful and can work the other into the hazards. Wouldn't you agree?
I think that's right, except there are 2 aspects of it. Which wedge is lower gets underneath the other wedge.
How low can you go?
Yeah, and then how low can you go before you hook the floor and then you can't move? I think full Folcrum's about as
Got him in there.
low as you can go. Oh, he's broken off there.
Looks like a little bit of body damage.
Sustaining damage.
Sustained
He's
damage.
stuck on the floor, it looks like.
Is he stuck?
The 20-second rule is in effect at this point.
Is he stuck or is he dead there?
Well, if he's dead,
Oh
he
no,
loses.
I saw a little twitch there.
I think they're hooked in a floor plate.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
There we go.
Eyes loose.
Oh. Looks like
Into the wall.
Hip check.
Ooh,
Tough
up.
match to call.
Yeah, this is hard to score. No, not a lot of real damage, although.
I think that Triple F has the upper hand right now.
Yeah, Triple F looks like he broke him teeth loose from his opponent. I'm not sure the judges could ever see that, though. And they are conferring, and the winner is Full Frontal Folcrum!
Excellent.
All right, welcome back to MECHWAR 5. Our 2 prognosticators each chose 1 right, so there's 2 pogs, which leaves Andy ahead by 1, and we are coming up on the last match.
All right, this is our prognosticating panel's last chance to predict a fight right. We've got the flamethrowing Al against Turbo Gnome. Quickly, guys.
Well, the flamethrower has been effective, so I'm going to pick Al.
Now, I'm gonna go with Turbo Gnome. Those kinetic hammers on the sides will just bash up Al and they'll just destroy him.
Turbo Gnome's got the hammers, but let's find out which weapon is more effective. There you see the gnome.
Al's zooming in.
Go Gnome, go.
Al's on the aggressive. They know this is their chance. They've got to, in order to move up in the tournament.
Oh. See, Turbo Gnome, he has lit rags on his flail.
Turbo Gnome has pursued an interesting strategy of putting some flammable material on the end of their hammers.
use the opponent's weapon to their advantage.
Yeah, trying to stick it into Al there.
Rags are out.
The rags are out, though. They put out their rags, so that didn't work.
Wow, that
Although it had a good psychological effect, I think.
might be a little bit wary about using the flamer now. Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa!
Looks like Al got a big hit.
He
Al
delivered.
dead?
He delivered. Oh, Al!
Oh, the spinner.
Al with a little
The
collateral
gnome
damage.
drove him into the hammer, and I think Al might be dead.
Match is called.
Al might be dead. Winner of the Turbo Gnome!
All right.
No.
Elephant Drive.
Junkyard Tower.
I don't know about you guys, but I think we've seen some incredible robot fighting. And the result? Full Frontal, Folcrum, and the Summoner are headed to the final round. A show you'll see coming up later right here on Channel 45.
Okay, we know both bots are headed to the finals, but who predicted the fight's right? Actually, it was Andy, that's right! Andy wins the middleweight show.
That's
That's
right.
one show for Missa, one for Andy. Okay, Andy, you win the big Throbbing Brain Award of the day. Yes, Throbbing Brain, excellent.
If you like what you've seen and want to learn more about MechWars, then log on to tcmechwars.com. You'll get the lowdown on all the different fighting bots, plus the latest on upcoming events.
Before we go, I want to thank our special guests, Andy Gerstel, son of Bill Gerstel, and Missa Penrose, son of Paul Penrose. Deeply into the robotics and great experts. We'd love to have you both. Hope you'll come back to the next show.
From all of us here at MechWars, thanks for watching. And remember, fight robots, not people.